Yo, what's good, everyone? Today is July 15th, and here is the breakdown on today's price action. So, looking back here to the Asia session, the overnight session here, price made a big move to the upside. We continued that throughout London, continued moving to the upside, and then we had CPI news data come out at 8:30 a.m. That's this morning. That's this big bullish candle right here. Price had a super bullish reaction to news, and then going into New York session open, price was trading at all-time highs here. So we had no draws on liquidity to target to the upside, and obviously us being at all-time highs, I wanted to see some sort of retrace back down and then catch some sort of long position. It's hard to take shorts when you're at all-time highs just because the market is overall super bullish. So there was a setup in here. A few of my confluences aligned, but the trade did not. You know, we ended up sweeping out these internal 1 minute highs right here, so the trade was technically invalid. So I didn't take it. But here's the setup that I was looking at. We'll look at the 1 hour time frame here. So looking at the 1 hour, we'll zoom in. So off New York session open, this bearish candle right here came down. We swept out this 1 hour low that was right here. We also swept out this 1 hour low that was right here. We were reacting out of a bullish 1 hour fair value gap, which was right here. So we see, if we zoom in, you can see that this wick here was reacting out of this bullish fair value gap. That's before we ended up getting these candles right here. So just looking at this candle, we came down, swept out two sets of 1 hour lows. We were reacting out of a bullish fair value gap, and then we'll drop into the 2 minute time frame here. On 2 minute, we had a bearish 2 minute fair value gap that I wanted to see be inversed. That was right here. So here's the move down. Off open, we come down, we sweep out this 1 hour low right here. We sweep out these relative equal lows, which were 1 hour lows right here, and we're reacting out of a bullish 1 hour fair value gap. We see that we get really good momentum back to the upside, and we do inverse this 2 minute gap right here. Problem is, back when we were looking at the 1 minute time frame, price already swept out that 1 minute internal high before the candle closed, and also this would have technically been my break-even point on this trade. This candle right here, let me turn on my magnet. So this candle right here would have been my break-even point, and this top wick from this 2 minute candle was 1 point away from taking out these internal highs here. So for me, this candle closure was way too overextended to take a long position there, because we also had above this 2 minute high right here, we had a 5 minute bearish fair value gap that price could have potentially tapped into and reacted back to the downside. That's why it would have been my break-even point. So we see here we had this bearish 5 minute gap, and this is the candle that almost tapped into there. So that 2 minute candle was just too overextended. That was the only setup that I was looking at today. So unfortunately, did not end up catching any trades. And then other than that, we didn't really do too much as far as the AM session goes, and ended up logging off. So another day for me with no trades. I have not taken any trades this week. So we'll see what the rest of the week brings. We still have 3 more trading days. Hopefully we catch something good tomorrow, but we'll stay super patient, and I'll be on here tomorrow to break down the market.